Please let this mean that we can roll 20s. Are we back?
All right.
Hi! We're back!
I think we're back. Sorry about that. Let's try that one more
We're
time.
not sorry for you.
Try it one more time for the recording. Hello, and welcome to Acadia RPG. My name is Shane Stevens, and I'm your Dungeon Master. I'm joined once again by our wonderful players, Meredith and Brittany, and we're here to play some D&D, hang out, and chat with you guys. And use tiny hands.
I saw some at Home who said it was the essential to get some.
Oh, that you gotta. You really should. Especially if they're the ones with the rude fingers. I love those.
Yeah, but these ones also had multi-skin coloreds.
Yes.
So,
Remember last Christmas when I got these and I scared literally every member of my family?
yes.
It was a good time.
Yep. Tiny hands. Fun at parties.
My dad heard my mom screaming from the yard. What happened to your head? No, I had it on her shoulder. Because my mother's a lady.
That's how you react. You have.
But you're
A lady. These don't start fights, but they can finish them.
Bum bum bum.
The Aristocats is a masterpiece. I will not be taking questions at this time.
It's kind of the opposite of doing a live stream.
Loose, darling.
Got a Gabor in it. It's got Marie Chevalier. Like, what do you need?
We obviously need more Uncle
It's got
Waldo.
a drunk goose.
Oh,
That's the one brain cell. Pretty active right there.
And welcome to our just chat.
Bilocating too. I mean,
And-
bilocating brain cell.
And my brother always loved the sister geese that were like, think goose.
Dun, 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 dun.
Bottoms up. Deeper.
Thank you.
Just like that. Welcome to our adult just chatting stream.
Make her stop.
Can't do.
My brother
I
would
try to stop you guys
laugh
in your
at
tangents all the
that
time, but it never works.
every time. As a kid, he would just laugh.
See?
I think you're expecting right now for me to give you sympathy, but you're just not gonna get it.
I already know I'm not getting
No
sympathy. I'm just
sympathy
explaining
for
to
the
you
devil.
that your antics do have repercussions.
I laugh in the face of repercussions.
Anyway, welcome to our stream. We do our Christmas special part 2. So we try to finish up the merry heist that you guys are going to participate
The
in.
10th day or...
It's the 10th day of Christmas. Good job.
Thank you.
There you go.
On the 10th day of Christmas.
Is it called being a buzzkill if I'm actively trying to get people to party more?
No. Why?
When I'm being a know-it-all.
Again, it depends on the attitude in which the argument is given.
Hey Shane, do you know what else St. Valentine's the patron saint of?
Yeah, but I know you. I know the attitude behind the smile. The difference. I know you too well at this point to think of anything more than just Brittany knowing everything.
Excuse me. Okay. So, D&D. We're doing it.
Oh yeah,
So,
I'm here. I'm present.
switching from our just chatting stream back into D&D. It's last time on Acadia RPG, our adventurers had made its autumn mount before it was autumn mount, and they had a weird experience. The once city they knew for having orange colors and looking like it was perpetually fall was not. It was just like a regular old town on top of a hill,
Oh,
and it was weird.
weird.
So the players, heading into the city, ran into a strange man whose name was Nick, and he was griping about the town banning toys and fun for the children, and requested your help in potentially saving or gaining the toys back for the children and helping them in their plight. Thinking that this was a noble cause, you headed into the city, and having nothing else better to do, mainly, you headed into the city and were led to the manor house where the mayor of the town lived. Upon getting there, Nick left you to your own business and ran off to go speak to a teaching woman. You were allowed to go into the manor and speak
Was
with the
she
mayor.
a rabbit?
Sure.
And was her name Jessica?
It was not. That is not. She does not. Jessica Rabbit does not teach.
She could.
I can't believe it took 52 episodes for that to be the joke that came out. How did that not happen sooner?
You gave me the perfect storm, Shane. First of all, there's a fox named Nick.
Okay.
Have you not seen Zootopia?
I have seen Zootopia,
Okay.
but I was curious how that tied into Jessica Rabbit.
So the teacher in Santa Claus is Coming to Town, her name's Jessica.
Got it now.
Don't you love watching the light go out of his eye? It was a perfect storm. I was holding on to that one for minutes.
Fire Island players.
Yeah, you deserved it. You really deserved it.
The last wind mover.
I don't even feel bad because he super deserved it.
No. Regardless, you guys went to speak to the mayor. Upon doing so, you learned that the town had debts that were accrued in the building of the city. And because of those debts, everybody in the city was needed in order to work, in order to provide the money to pay said debts for the building of the city.
Won't somebody think of the children?
Hence why the children were all put to work. And all of the toys confiscated.
Confiscate.
So, not finding a way to really help the city in any other way, you became resolute in the fact that you were rather going to kill the mayor or steal all the toys back. One of the two.
We could do both. The day is young.
And we're tempted to throw a rock in the window.
Oh, yeah. Because you're rude.
And write cuss words.
It was a stink stone.
You're not allowed to write cuss words on the window. The children could walk by.
She's just really angry at this dude for not, like... She's like...
For not falling for her, like, charisma check.
She's like, I will help pay. No, our debt is too big. No.
Like, okay, but she's got too much money and not enough brain.
What'd you do?
Stab myself on your chair.
On the chair?
Don't do that. You might.
On the table, I can see,
Right
but
here.
not the
Yeah,
chair.
it's the chair. There's a little sticky out piece. Right? Don't do that. It's right there.
Right there, yeah.
I found it.
Good job.
You're welcome.
Want me to give you sandpaper so you can fix it?
No?
I got sandpaper up here.
Nope. I'm just gonna bleed in peace. Keep going with your story.
Anyway, resolving to do, or resolved to do something to help the city, you all headed to an inn and headed up to your rooms for the evening, determining that you were going to figure out what you guys wanted to do in order to help fix the toys. Rena had returned, saying that the vault was in the mayor's room, and
Right.
behind a big door that had a key that was hanging around
Where
his
is
neck.
That's right.
That was another option you guys. So we resolved that this week we're going to come back and you guys are going to have your plan figured out.
Oh
and
God,
how you
that's
want
right.
to attack the vault.
Actually, we're supposed to have it figured out last Tuesday.
Yeah, we were.
So with that all being said, we joined our adventurers as they were reclining in their inn,
Definitely having thought of a plan.
sitting down and discussing what they're going to do. In character.
In character.
So, Faye,
Yes.
do you think you could get this guy to fall madly in love with you and maybe change his mind?
Only for a short period of time. It's not a permanent solution.
It's true. Do you think you could convince him for a night and then we can get the toys?
You can always take them back.
But didn't Nick say something about, like, we just needed one day of that or something like that? Kids would feel freedom and maybe change the whole thing?
I suppose it's worth a shot. Doesn't exactly hurt us if they get their toys taken away again.
Or we
The
could
word-
steal their toys from him, bring them to Nick so Nick has them.
And you think he'll distribute them?
Yes.
So the words said by Nick were that they would, that kind of showing the town the better ways would help rise them up against the mayor and be able to kind of overthrow him and change the way that things are happening.
Alright, I suppose it's worth a try.
I'll find the right music eventually.
I also have some dust of deliciousness.
That
So,
won't help.
but if we needed to distract him, if for some reason you cannot be enough of a distraction. I'm saying it. I'm not saying that it will happen.
Just sprinkle some of that dust on your lips and just.
That's how you start a zombie virus, Shane.
Gross.
Extra distracting.
Now you just need to have like spaghetti and like eat the spaghetti.
You get what you deserve.
Anyway. So, we can try to steal the toys and bring them to Nick. We could also it's also an option. I could also convince all the children and all the families to uprise and kick this horrible, mean guy's butt. Take back their freedom and their town. And yeah.
Very well, we can give it a shot.
So do I have to Braveheart this whole thing?
No. We'll try the less casualties plan first.
Okay. So I don't want to die. Because in Braveheart he does, I believe.
She won't have seen Braveheart! Meredith!
I know,
Just
I have never seen Braveheart.
Oh my god, no one has seen Braveheart, but she's bringing it up.
In the story of Brave Tale, the ancient warrior.
Oh my god!
Maybe it is. She doesn't.
Get your tablet and I'm going home.
Follow me, people! Anyway, so what is plan
Seduction.
A? Okay, so how would you like to go about this?
Alright, give me a second. Is suggestion enough?
And Pip would go out into the town and try to people also try to convince them.
Okay, convince them to do what?
Not follow
We can't say in front of the children, Dave.
I need to know what you're rolling for, so we'll convince them to do what? Exactly. What are you trying to convince them?
Sorry. I had it.
Yep.
It's coming out.
Okay.
What I said earlier with Brittany, like with
Convincing them to rise up against the regime. To fight the power.
What kind of accent was that supposed to be?
I was going for Germany, but it didn't work.
No.
basically like talk to them, especially like the parents, and just be like, you know, this will be better, you know, like da 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 da.
Okay, so you want to try to convince people to rise up and pass down the mayor?
Well, find some moral ground and stick to it and stand by that.
Okay.
Like,
you
our
convincing them-
children should be able to
You're
have toys and play, and
you want them to fight to be able to give toys to their kids.
yes.
Okay.
I'm amazed that I don't have a spell to make somebody sleep.
Roll a charisma check. I'm surprised.
Right.
Even though you can do it till the next day anyway.
Why?
You want to change your spells. You have this.
I'm in the middle of the day, aren't I?
Yep.
I thought we were doing this.
You guys are at the inn right now. I
That's
mean,
right.
you guys can fast forward to tomorrow. But
So,
I think we'll have to so I can deal with some spells.
strategic planning of spells is not a bad option.
Never done it
Nope.
before, but I might try it once.
Pip will probably start trying to plant the seeds
Or you want to attack.
into people early on.
Okay. So, roll a charisma check.
Shit.
8.
You talk to a large number of people, and some people more or less seem to agree, but they don't think they can really do much about it. So while they listen and kind of politely nod and agree with your statement for the most part, they don't really feel like they can do anything about it. So just kind of continue along their path, feeling not particularly changed.
Well, she'll try again later.
What are you gonna do with your evening there, Faye? Seduction is your first step. What do you
Yep.
do?
You know, I can actually do it tonight because it's one of my usually prepared spells.
Okay.
Alright, so I'm going to go back to the mayor's house.
Okay. You go back to the big manor house as you approach the guards at the door. What's your business?
I'm afraid I have an unfinished conversation with the mayor.
I apologize, but the mayor, he is up to the moment.
Out?
Yes. He went to his favorite eating establishment.
And what would that be? Perhaps I could run into him.
He kind of looks at the other guard, and they kind of look back, and kind of shrugs. You'll find him at the Purple Hutch. It's on the edge of the town. Edge of town. If you head north. Down
Thank
the
you
main
very
road.
much.
Of course. Good evening.
Not so good if I do it away from the camera. Alright, so I'm going to go to this restaurant
Okay, so you
and
head,
try and scope him out.
you head to the north side of town, and you eventually find kind of a decently sized building with a sign out front that says the Purple Hutch, and you hear kind of lively music coming from inside. As you head inside, it actually, the main door immediately leads to a set of stairs that go down into kind of a lower section where you find kind of a tavern dance, kind of reminds you of the nightclub that you guys went to the first time you went on that.
Okay.
So you go down and you see that there's a bartender, a bar, and there's loud music being played and people dancing. Very strange music that's being played there as well. But people tend to be dancing, and you do spot the mayor over in one of the booths having dressed kind of straight.
Okay. Before anything else, I just want a little clarification. How did Rena say it about the key? Is it around his neck now? Or is it on his bed? Where is it?
You are not sure where it is at current. She said it was around his neck that she noticed when he locked up.
Okay. Alright.
So you can only assume it's around his neck now.
Yes, I will assume that it's around his neck now. Alright, I'm going to use one of those, communication stones, what are they? The message stones. And talk to Pip. I found the mayor at a restaurant known as the Purple Hutch.
Oh wait, you're using a message stone?
Uh-huh.
Pretty sure.
The ones that we have. Oh,
Standing stone.
They only work
Yeah.
within like 300 feet, I think.
okay.
When are you within 300 feet of each other?
Probably not.
Okay. Then I'm going to
If
use...
you're out just kind of chatting around to people in the streets, and she's on particularly the edge, north side of town.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then I'm going to use sending.
Okay.
As well.
You get 20 words.
Yep. I'm at a restaurant called the Purple Hutch. I think I can get that key from the mayor.
So, Pip, you hear this in your head.
Come now.
You have 20 words to respond. I like how everybody uses this, and they still has to use all 20 words. They feel like never be words left on the table.
Why would you, though? Why would you
funny.
leave words on the table?
Okay.
Every time I've heard spell use, podcast, anything, everyone's just like, all 20 words.
Okay.
I can easily speak more than 20 words, Shane.
Know that many? Good job.
Okay. Daffodil and I.
I'm gonna come up with something worse than Jessica Rabbit. Just you wait. Okay.
You left it open.
Okay, Daffodil and I will head that way. I also have a mystery key that possibly could unlock the door.
I love it.
Could it work?
I love it when an evil plan comes together.
You heard all that together. But you're thinking, why didn't we think about the mystery key earlier?
Because I didn't even know about it. I forgot about it 2 weeks ago.
So,
Tell you what, if I frisk him and I don't find it, I will think about the mystery key.
then you can be like, you can like do like a thing with when we get there that can be like, I don't find it. Okay, you and Daff go to it. And there's a chance that it won't work, the mystery key, but
So, what are you doing? You heard this message. Are you heading that way, or where are you going?
yeah, I'm grabbing Daffodil and we're heading that way.
So you're making the way that. What are you doing, Faye? Are you waiting for them to arrive, or are you jumping right in?
Nope, I'm gonna jump right in.
Freaking hike up those skirts and get to it.
Absolutely, yes.
All right.
Down to business.
So what are you gonna do?
Go right to business, she said.
I know. Describe your business.
Shane, I don't know how to do human interaction. Okay.
You've seen enough movies to have how this is gonna go.
You've seen some movies. You know how human interaction works.
You like the old movies where human interaction happens, specifically as the plot. So,
I do love plot.
I'm aware.
I like plot too. Especially when it's land.
Okay, moving on.
For plot.
Alright. Yep, we're just gonna
So,
hike up the skirts a little bit and we're gonna go in.
so you approach the table. He looks up to you. He's kind of quietly eating his food, kind of like moving a little. He's kind of doing his thing. The music's playing. People are dancing in the background. You notice that a lot of the people in here don't look like they're from. Looks more of like kind of like a touristy trap than it is an actual like people who live there and utilize this location. Probably why he goes there, because he doesn't want to deal with people from the actual town. You walk up to him, and as he's eating his food, he looks up at you and he's like, "Can I help you?"
I'm afraid I didn't expect to find you here, Mr. Mayor. It doesn't really seem like a local spot.
Yes, it's why I prefer to come here.
Particularly to be alone or to be unrecognized?
I'm not. Let's bit of both, I guess you could say. What can I do for you? You're not happy with the resolution that you tried with earlier today?
Well, of course not. Did you expect that I would be?
No, but I didn't expect you to come ask me.
You think I came here to find you?
Well, you headed right over towards me when you saw me.
Did recognize you. Where I'm from, it's rude not to greet someone you know. Is it not the same here?
No, but it isn't that you go greet the people that told you no. Quite a friendly tone.
Now, it's not a personal quarrel.
Yes, that's true. I just assumed you would have been brainwashed by that Nick fellow.
I'm afraid I haven't. Hold on. I haven't exchanged more than 10 words with the fellow. I feel like brainwashing takes at least 20.
Interesting. So what did you want to speak on? If you came over here to say hello?
Well, I was hoping we could come to an agreement that was mutually beneficial.
I knew this is what you wanted to talk about.
Might I sit down?
If you must. What is your new argument?
Not that I have an argument. What sort of changes would necessitate you releasing the children, essentially?
As discussed earlier, it is an issue of debt. We keep establishments like this open. Thank you for the like.
Follow.
Follow. Thank you.
For some reason, we don't see that you're viewing. But
Oh, he's not watching. He just wants to follow.
It's possible. Let me refresh the chat and see if it changes anything. Maybe I'll break the stream
Don't
again.
knock us out again, please.
please, Mr. Postman.
I'm afraid to press it again.
Yeah, we're just gonna wait.
Mr. Postman.
All these technical difficulties must mean that I'm going to roll in at 20 eventually, but if the stream is dead.
I'm just gonna pull the stream manager on my phone.
Oh, yep, there. One viewer. Yay!
Yay!
Welcome, viewer.
We found you, Tyrone.
Anyway, so again, as discussed earlier, it's regarding the debt, the sizable debt that the city has accrued can be cancelled. Then I don't care with the children, honestly, even though it doesn't go either way that they run around and do things.
But you must see that the people of the town aren't happy.
They do what must be done. Many of them know what they were signing up for when they came out this way.
Yes, but their opinion can change.
Well, again, opinions can change, but debt does not. Unless we all want our thumbs cut off, we must do what needs to be done.
Thumbs cut off.
I heard something completely different.
You need to leave. Is that their usual method of dealing with those who don't pay their debts?
Not the usual method, but not unheard of. Can't be any recourse unless it's enforced in some way. It's just kind of soliloquism, if you will. I don't know if I used that word correctly, but I think I did.
What I heard.
Yeah, I know what you thought you heard. Unless the debt is cancelled, or I retreat and let the town fend for itself, keep my own life, which I don't really feel like I can do, then things must remain as they are.
You know, see, that makes me feel that we can come to a compromise. Because, as you may or may not have guessed, I'm something of a busybody myself. And hearing of any form of loan sharking in what I consider to be my own territory leaves a bad taste in my mouth.
Your territory? Some sort of noble?
Something like that. I work for an archive.
Doesn't make you a noble.
I'm the librarian.
Doesn't make you a noble or in charge of them.
Not at all, but I do feel a sense of responsibility.
Do you plan on pressing that?
There's nothing more simple. What's the word of someone you owe a debt to?
Loner?
Creditor.
Creditor.
If your creditor dies, your loan is forgotten.
Only that was so. Again, the creditor is from a powerful noble house.
Bring them back to
Plan on killing all of them.
They wouldn't have done.
Then I don't really foresee how you're going to cancel the loan in that untasteful manner.
Leave distasteful manners to me. But you see, I am on my way to Dawnpod. And it would be quite a simple matter. I think you might remember the friend I came in with.
For a simple manner to kill one of the most powerful houses in all of the Dawnwood.
Yes. She's incredibly strong and incredibly bullheaded.
There, roll a charisma check.
You
Incredibly
With
stupid.
disadvantage. He rolls his eyes. Yes, I remember. You are welcome to try and go kill the house, but until I hear of the news through outside sources, I'm going to continue as things are.
Very well. I don't think that's an unreasonable timeline.
If that is the case, then it's a bargain.
Mr. Mayor, would you care to dance?
I don't come here to dance. I come here to eat and be alone.
I would consider it a personal favor.
Roll a charisma check.
Not with you.
With advantage again.
Right.
Disadvantage? You're so rude, Shane.
You
God.
don't want to dance.
Okay. God damn it. I rolled my nat 20. 14!
14?
Come on, Shane, throw me a bone.
Ah, not particularly inclined. Thank you.
I've got a drink, Mr. Mayor.
No.
Well, you talk business first. It's
Yep.
gotta be pleasure then business. Get it in the wrong order.
Give her a break, Shane. She hasn't been on a date in a while.
Shut up! You're so mean! Rude?
Trying to be rude.
Don't you get that hanged on expression? I've got no pity for anyone.
I know.
Alright. I'm tired of doing this the old fashioned way. Suggestion. Wisdom save, 17.
Good. Give me half a sec to pull up a stat block.
Alright.
Not what I meant to type in.
Would
I can't believe I wasted my nat 20 on this.
how close would it be?
How dare.
How close would Pip and Daffodil be at this point?
You guys are probably getting close, but you're not there yet. Alright, let's see here. So wisdom check with wisdom check.
Yes.
Wisdom check with the wisdom check.
16.
He's my.
Okay, so what does suggestion do?
You don't remember what suggestion is?
Oh no, I know it's. Oh, he's asking what suggestion does. I was trying to work
Yes.
out my suggestion. No,
Suggestion.
you suggest a course of activity and magically influence a creature you can see within range that can hear and understand you. Creatures that can't be charmed are immune to this effect. The suggestion must be worded in such a manner as to make the course of action sound reasonable. Asking the creature to stab itself, throw itself onto a spear, immolate itself, or do some other obviously harmful act ends the spell. The target must make a wisdom saving throw. On a failed save, it pursues the course of action you describe to the best of its ability. The suggested course of action can continue
Okay.
for the entire duration, which is 8 hours.
Alright, so what do you suggest?
Hours.
8 hours.
You're dancing. Sorry. Okay.
So he's under your spell. What are you gonna
Yep.
suggest?
Now, Mr. Mayor, wouldn't you like to dance? And remove that silly key you've got about your neck. Work it in there like the truth spell.
So
Not any obviously harmful act ends the spell.
yes,
Makes it sound reasonable. He doesn't have to like it when he's sober. I
so
think
you
he said
just
it
asked
like
him to do two things.
Yeah, it can be a sentence or two.
Yes, but the target must. Okay, so the suggested course of action continue for the entire direction. So the suggestion must be
Not
worded
an
something to
action.
make the course of action sound reasonable.
Mm-hmm.
You can also specify conditions that will trigger a special activity during the duration. For example, night may begin for Warhorse, the first bear she meets. Limited to a sentence or two.
Mm-hmm.
In range. Yeah.
So I
you
would consider
suggested-
that to be one sentence with a semicolon.
Yeah, but you suggested two courses of activity, so dance and remove the key.
I'll reword. Wouldn't you like to remove that silly key so we can dance?
Okay. I believe I can do that. So he reaches down into his pocket and grabs a key and puts it on the table and gets over and walks towards the dance floor.
Oh, come on, Shane.
What?
The one from around his neck.
You didn't say that.
I did the first time. Do I need to re-specify again?
I missed that you said that the first time. Okay.
Well, his house key. We can break into his house.
Not if we don't have the other key. It won't matter. It's a safe.
I have the mess. Sorry, the
The key that has a 10% chance of working.
yeah. Shut up.
I think I'll keep going with my plan.
It
So
was for
if you
now.
suggest the key first, I'm okay with it. So if you say it around his neck, he'll reach up,
Mhm.
grab the key, and put it on the table, and then get up and start walking towards the table. What do you do?
Grab it. Put it in a pocket.
Okay, then.
On my way to follow him to the dance floor, I will look around to see if Pip
You
or
see Pip
Daffodil.
walking in at that.
Oh, it's a cool dance place.
I'm going to dance until she finds me.
Pip roll a perception check. So you walk up and you take his hand and begin to start dancing.
Okay. That is gonna be a 18.
18. You notice Faye pretty quickly after walking into the bar. You see her walking onto the dance floor with the mayor.
I'm gonna do something like. Well, actually, I'm gonna like elbow Daffodil, point to Faye, and I'm gonna be like, "What Faye has? If she has some cake." And so
Okay.
like, me and Daffodil like got like.
So you dance over there, and he's starting to shake his head. He's like, "Hey, what am I doing?" Just as Pip kind of like walks over to you.
Oh, no. It's
No.
a concentration spell.
We're dancing.
I know, but again, you suggested 2 courses of activity, so he went along with it as part of the spell, and now he's starting to kind of be like, "Wait a minute." As he's now completing, he's dancing, but he's completing dancing. Dancing is, doesn't mean he has to dance for 8 hours.
I would say it does, because the spell lasts up to 8 hours. It doesn't. There is not an end time on dancing. It's not a dance, it's so we can dance.
Okay, so Daffodil and I are dancing
Yep.
towards Faye.
Yeah, you guys get up to Faye.
I'm just gonna reach in my pocket and kind of like hold it behind me.
Okay, roll sleight of hand check.
Alright, that's fair.
And you also need one from Pip, or from Daffodil.
Okay. Okay. That's a 17 for me. And a 16 for Daffodil.
Alright, you guys successfully sneakily pass the key over. He grabs it, and then the two of he starts making his way towards the door, pulling Pip along. I want to take care of it. So as this happens, the song starts to shift. As the song changes, he starts shaking his head. And he's like, "Oh, I guess that was fun." But bring us back to the table as he's starting to realize what he did. So he walks over to the table and
No, I'm gonna try and pull him back into it. I'm not letting him get back to that table until they come back with the key.
So you're gonna try to hold him there?
Yeah, but I'm going to try and pull him back into the dance.
No, I'm sorry. It was nice, but I'm not gonna dance anymore. I need to check that table. And he starts trying to pull away.
Oh no, what more day?
I'm sorry. This is more pull. You try to hold him?
No, because it'll start a fight.
Okay. I don't know. He's just stuffy old mayor. I don't know. You're not trying to fight anybody. No,
How old?
not that old, but still.
Still stuffy.
I'm not saying like a fight as in you're gonna enter combat. But I mean, it's gonna cause a stir.
Yeah, like an argument.
Sorry, in D&D terms, I think a fight is like physical combat.
Yeah. Alright. One more try to like lure him back. Not so much hold him, but like use my feminine wiles.
Roll a perception check with charisma check with disadvantage.
You're so mean.
I know.
Wait,
It's so. effing mean.
He does not want to be here. You guys already
Ooh.
talked to him earlier and borderline threatened his life.
7.
He's not particularly inclined to do things nicely with you guys. And I let you get 2 actions out of your suggestions, so.
It's not 2 actions.
It was.
No, it was a course of action,
Yeah.
which can have multiple steps. I'm gonna stick to this one. I'm
Okay.
gonna keep this one like a dog with a bone. 7.
DM
I didn't.
Yeah. I'm sorry, I really must check the table. He starts pushing his way through the crowd and he back towards the table. So with that, Pip and Daffodil, you guys got outside. What are you gonna do?
I'm going to.
Alright, Pip, we got it. What are we gonna do?
And I'm going to. I just loot.
Okay.
And I'm invisible now. And I'm going to.
How long does that last?
Visibility, concentration up to 1.
Okay. So you go out, Dasu, you're invisible.
Gonna.
Alright.
Let's go.
Alright, I'll follow you. So, where are you?
In front of you. Come on, let's go to a mansion. It starts like going.
Like, I think you left and follow. So he's following behind.
Alright. Has the mayor reached his table yet?
So at this point, as you guys are running back towards the mansion, he's reaching the table and he's frantically searching under everything and around the table and the floor.
I'm gonna go out to him and ask if there's a problem. Is there a problem?
Yes, of course there's a problem. Freaking took the key. I took that bloody key off. I don't know why.
A key.
Now it's missing.
What does it look like? I'm gonna start looking around.
He looks up and stares at you suspiciously. Roll a deception check.
17.
He looks at you and he squints. And then he shakes it and he continues looking.
Color,
He's just
metal,
a key on a chain. It's on a long chain that would go around it.
silver key, a gold key, iron chain. Help me.
Again, key on a chain. Can't be that many of them that would go around a neck. It's silver.
Thank you. That was the. I was asking for the color.
He's looking around frantically.
So I'm gonna make like I'm looking around, but stay in his vicinity.
So you guys are both trying to look for the key.
Would you have dropped it on your way in?
I'm going to need to run back to the map.
Very well.
Right. He bolts for the door.
I'm gonna follow behind him.
So you guys are getting to the manor house at this point. What do you do? You're
Me?
still invisible.
Yes.
Daff is not.
Shit.
Doesn't Daph have the key?
Yes.
But Daph's faster than she is.
He was following behind her. Or at least
No one told him to go to the manor.
he told him to follow you to the thing.
Whatever.
He was trying his
The
best to
manor.
follow behind an invisible person.
Oh.
He was watching the freaking puffs of ground.
My chain.
He made it to the manor house. You guys were both there, but he's not invisible.
So you want to get in?
Okay, so how do you want to do that?
I'm going to. I'm gonna go up. I'm gonna open up the door.
Because she's invisible.
Okay, so Daff is like standing by the corner, like watching the house. He sees the puffs of ground go up, and he's like, "Eh." You go up and you open the door. The guards look over and are astonished. Roll stealth check.
Has the mayor left
We
the
didn't-
bar yet?
Oh yeah, he's making his way down the street.
Okay. I'm going to catch up to him.
Okay,
And I'm going to cast suggestion again.
okay. So
Mr. Mayor.
$60.
Wouldn't you much rather
Not 20.
sleep?
Sleep? How can I sleep at a
I want to catch him because if
Timeline.
he bumps his head, I'm afraid I'll wake up.
This.
And he's just announcing, so I can do that. It's not harmful. Sleep is restful, health-giving even.
No, but there's a sleep spell.
I don't have it though. I have suggestion.
I know. So I'm trying to-
I am doing my best.
I know. Suggesting a course of action.
Excuse me.
Ew.
I'm sorry. Can't help it. But yeah, net 20.
Just walking on, and you're just like, huh? Must have been the wind.
All right. I'll allow the sleep. He passes out.
I'm gonna catch him,
You catch him.
and I'm going to kind of like gently drag him up to like. He's on the street. I want him like in the trees or something where he's not gonna be immediately found.
So you're in like a city. Do you like drag him off into an alleyway or something? Or?
That'll do.
So you drag him over into an alleyway.
I want to drag him to a sufficiently like covered position.
Okay. So you pull him that way. Eventually get him into that covered position.
Okay.
So you open the door. The guards are like, they did not hear you approach, and are astonished at the door opening by itself. Do you just run in?
Yeah, I'm just gonna like walk in and go to where Rena
Too much
kind of
confidence
told
from that
me
nat
there.
20.
He's on your hat. So.
I'm not gonna say anything about it. I'm gonna like try to go to where Pip would think, like, what she remembers Rena saying, like, where the room is. And she's gonna try to go to one of the windows and open it up for Daffodil to go through.
Okay, so you make your way to a random room, and you open a window on the side of the building. Okay. You whistle. So you whistle. Daffodil doesn't approach.
Rena, go right over here and then show me where we go.
Okay. He flutters off. You go grab Daffodil. Roll a stealth check for Daffodil, please.
Okay. 16.
Okay, so he makes his way back over. Did you add his modifier? Okay, thank you. So he makes his way over quietly. He eventually crawls in through the window and he says, "Oh,
Don't swear in front of the kids. Oh, Jesus. Shit.
I said, "Pajeez." I did not say Jesus. I did not. I was going to say the F word, and I caught myself and went to say "jeez," and it turned into
Alright, I'll allow it.
yes. Anyway,
Roll that deception check with disadvantage.
I know the dungeon master.
Yeah. How does it feel?
It's pretty good. All right. So what do we do?
I'll let him have this since he never gets to play.
So Rena is gonna show us where to go, and then we're gonna go and grab the toys, and we're gonna grab toys and go.
Oh. Okay. Well, let's go. So Rena starts leading you down a kind of a confusing set of corridors until eventually you kind of end up in this room that's kind of got like this big vault door on one side and kind of like a bed. It's almost like a cot and a small kind of nightstand on one side. This is the room where I saw you open the door. I think all the toys are in that vault.
Thank you, Rena. So
I guess I'll try to open up the door.
while Daffodil's doing that, Pip is going to put a thing stone in the bed.
I'm gonna activate it.
No, but she's gonna put it where, like, she's gonna try to look and see, like,
Can it be accidentally
Where?
activated or is it an act of will?
It's an active will.
Okay then.
damn! I thought it was like if someone, like,
Laid on
sat
it.
out or whatever.
There's like a small
Like
magic.
a whoopee cushion, a magical whoopee cushion.
There's like a small magic circle on it. You gotta click on the magic circle in order to activate it before it's used.
I mean,
Otherwise, they would just activate in your pocket.
yeah.
It's true.
So
Okay. You do the thing.
Well, Daffodil goes over to the door and tries the key in the lock, and it clicks, and he starts turning the gears, and the door slowly opens up. On the inside of the door, Pip, you, and Daffodil and Rena all see a huge piled-up collection of painted dolls and
Trains, yo-yos, kangaroos,
all sorts of toys, and
Elephants with Pokemon.
rocking animals, and all sorts of stuff.
We have horses, Shane. We're not savages.
Yeah, but it doesn't have to be a rocking horse. It can be a rocking animal. We have rocking moose up here.
Do we really?
Yes.
Oh my god, I want that.
You need it for your.
They have adult
I
size
do.
one.
I don't care about adult size. I want to see my niece on it.
Got some more room.
I can go find a real moose to ride if I want it that bad. Teddy Roosevelt did it. I could do it. Yeah, that's right.
Go for it. I'll watch. From a distance.
Just like Teddy Roosevelt, I have no concern for life or limb.
Alright. So.
So you see this massive collection of toys. What do you want to do?
You're supposed to get all this shit out of here.
B.
One at a time.
Friends with us. Yes. So. We're just gonna grab.
So do you wait with the mayor the whole time, or what do
Yes.
you do? Okay.
I literally can't use any other spells to keep him asleep.
Rena, how fast can you fly?
Pretty fast. What?
Do you think that you could reach Hook and Falana and Oswald and like really quickly?
We didn't bring Nick with us, did we?
And for them to come here with like a cart or something?
Yeah, sure. I can do that. Cart, how are you gonna get the cart in here without loading the carts?
Not in the house. Like by a window.
Oh, by the window we came in through.
Or a window. That's close to where we are now.
Okay, I will do something.
Who's gonna look at Dad and say, "We should grab the bed sheet. Put the toys on the bed sheet. Wrap it up. Carry it to a window."
Okay, let's go. Here, I'll grab this thing.
Great.
You guys start dutifully flipping toys in the spreadsheet.
Yep. So it's easier
Hour-
to carry.
About an hour goes by. You guys have been waiting by the window. You assume Rena went out by, and she eventually returns, and you see your friend.
Visible again.
You see your friends with roll up underneath the window. They go.
Then like we're gonna try to get the thing out the window.
They see you. You didn't get all the toys. You only got a fraction. So you take the bed sheet. You and Daffodil are able to get it out the window and lower it down in the cart.
Pitt's gonna go grab another armful or two.
They're like, is that all of them?
No. Pieces.
Pillowcases.
To Daffodil. No cases. And we're like, no cases.
All of his bed linens.
Yeah, so you go back and fill the pillowcases. You go back. You guys have gotten about a quarter of the pile.
Can you empty the pillowcases and pass back up?
Sure. They start emptying pillowcases. You're trying to wad them up into a ball and throw them back up at you guys, but it doesn't really work. So they have to stand on top of the cart. They can just kind of they eventually get Rena to grab them, and she flies them back up to you.
That's a good idea.
Yeah. So then we do that again.
Keep dropping it on the floor.
Good.
So we want to get at least a third of the toys.
I'm saying if you guys can get a third of the toys. Is that where you stop? Spend about 2 hours.
Probably shouldn't risk more than 2 hours in case somebody does like a check and stuff. So we're gonna close the vault, lock it up, and then we're gonna put the key in the bedside table. And there's a bedside table.
I'm so glad I didn't have to metagame that, because I was really trying hard not to.
We're gonna put the key in the bedside table.
Okay.
Pip is going to write something underneath the bed, like on the side, like, "You stink."
Like on the floor?
Yeah. Or
You're right, you sink on the floor. Okay.
so I'm gonna write you stink on the floor. So he took your bed linen. So he took your sheets.
Okay. You put the key back to the bedside table, you write that on the floor.
And then she's gonna put love the guards.
You're gonna get them fired. That's so mean.
Like,
Not very protagonisty.
yeah, because he's totally gonna believe that they would sign a note saying you stink. So we stole your sheets. Love us. And then just be outside the door the whole time.
We'll never get caught.
Oh my God, love the guards.
Yeah, just wipe away the ink that you were using to write that with.
No, cool. Like charcoal.
Oh, okay.
Like so, like it's what's easy to write on the floor.
Okay, so...
Alright, I thought you were writing on paper.
The guards, yeah. I just
Fine.
Yeah, basically, sign smudge.
Signed politician signature.
Doctor signature.
so then.
Worse.
After
Grandma
that,
used to tell me I
Okay.
had perfect penmanship to be a doctor.
all right. After that, and Daffodil are gonna try to get out the window.
It's like
and
having a
into the
face
car.
radio.
Listen, Shane, I'm still sensitive about that.
We're gonna try to get out the window,
Okay.
into the cart, and Pitt's gonna try to close the window.
So you managed to get out to the car. Roll a acrobatics check to try to close the window as you guys leave.
Okay. That is a
That's a 17, so.
22.
Right. So you're able to kind of jump out the window and like hang on to the edge of it and close it as you leave, landing on the giant cart of toys.
Alright.
So Oswald's like, now what?
We go to Nick's.
Right? So that's outside of time, right? So we wait for Peg.
I don't know. I'm gonna grab one of the sending stones or whatever and be like, hey, can you hear me?
Are we in distance?
No.
It's okay.
Think. I don't think it's working. I think we should try to go.
Alright, let's go. So, kind of like, what's that?
How many hours are left on my screen?
Rita,
It's gone on for about 2 hours. So you
Okay,
got about
I got
6
six.
hours left.
Yeah,
Hey,
we're
Rita.
good.
Yes.
I think we'll tell Faye that we're all clear and we're going to Nick's place.
Okay, I'll try to find her.
Okay.
Maybe wait for us outside of the south side of town.
Alright.
That's good. We'll meet there. She goes.
I see, like,
I like that one better.
I see her kind of like snaky, like,
Or just. Is she like a snake with wings?
She's like a dragon with pretty wings.
So she's got feet.
wizard.
Okay.
See what I mean? Like, the
Yeah.
very much like,
Butterfly wings.
I just imagine her little legs just like hanging there, like. Yeah, just her legs. Like she's like showing.
like,
Or you can picture like a Chinese dragon with like.
That's what I mean. We're like the.
oh yes, my little,
We're like a lindworm.
our little thing that's, in, yeah, I'm gonna have to feed it.
To be fair, I think it had.
What's it called?
Oh no, it's
The mimic. The little mimic.
Yes, the feather.
Yes. I need to feed it soon, I think.
Well, no, you fed it today. You'll just have to feed it tomorrow.
Right.
Because we're still in the same day.
Here you go. Here's a little fairy dragon.
Oh, really? Did you print that?
No, I bought it a while ago. It's a little dragon familiar, but it's close enough.
That's cute as heck. I love it.
Show the camera.
Alright, let me know when I'm like in focus.
I mean, like compared to the skeleton
Yep.
figure.
You
There
are.
we go. Look at that! How cute is that?
So that's Rena, basically.
He's quite small, especially when compared to like a normal size figure.
My face hurts.
I'm currently printing a cart. We'll talk about that later. Right there is the base of it, but there's parts. So
Love
there's a
it.
roof and then
Love
there's
it.
walls, and it all goes together. This also gets pulled by oxen.
Love it. Join us for our next session, Oregon Trail.
Oh, do you remember what our
The
horses'
dive is
names are?
scary.
Brandy Buck and Took. Gold star for the bottle blonde.
Geek.
You guys head to the south side of town. I need you to roll a perception check for Rita. So somebody roll me a d20, please.
You do it, because mine have been pretty much more bad than good.
2. So that's a total of 5, because you get +3 to perception.
She's never gonna find me.
So
Poor
flying
thing.
around the city with Faye hidden like she is unable to find Faye. So she meets you on the side of town and she says, I looked everywhere, I couldn't find her.
Well, she probably didn't go far from the place that we were.
I looked, I couldn't find her. I double checked.
Who wants to go look?
Nobody. Faye's a jerk.
Well, I guess I can go look. Yeah, time's up, it says.
Okay.
Right, I'll be back.
Daffodil, the real romantic of all along.
And Daffodil.
Oh.
Don't do that.
And Daff.
Ooh.
And Daff.
I'll kill you.
Don't forget. Be sneaky.
Be sneaky.
Who am I sneaking from?
Well, and Daffodil. Be safe.
I will, I promise. Alright, somebody roll a perception check for Daffodil.
That would be me. How many dice? Don't fail me now. You said perception?
Mhm.
15.
15? So he's looking around town. Eventually, kind of looks down an alley, kind of glances through. He doesn't quite see anything, but Faye, you're at the other end of the alley, and you notice him with your passive perception.
Daffodil.
Go down. Hurry down. When you get to the
Look at hedgehog feet.
Love it. I love that we both have that thought at the same
I
time.
know. And I just picture like this adorable little hedgehog and like Peter Pan. But also that.
No. Okay. Back in character. We're going. We're doing this.
We've got the toys. We're gonna head towards Nick's shop.
Alright, I'll come with you. Give me one moment. Do I have paper? I feel like I ought to have paper.
I'd say even if it's not in your inventory, I'd say it's feasible to have pen and paper on you.
Knowing Faye and her.
You're more arcane, so
Yeah,
that
we're gonna say I do.
hold that against you.
Alright, thanks.
Now, is Pip there?
Pip, I would doubt I'd have pen and paper. Not to be mean.
No, because she writes letters.
Fair.
She is the best correspondent in the
Fair.
group.
That's fair.
Stereotyping, Shane. Wow.
Stereotyping. It's personality typing.
Alright, I'm going to write a little note. Perhaps we'll never be friends, Mayor, but I will uphold my end of the bargain. See? And I don't sign it.
You leave it on him.
Yep. I'm just gonna fold it up and like stick it in his pocket. He'll find it.
Fair enough. Right. Just like, right, you ready?
Yes.
You guys. Carry back towards the cart. You eventually make it back to the cart and everybody sees you coming. So you see Pip and... I'm sorry, you see Daffodil and Faye making their way back towards the cart.
Make our way downtown. Walk infants.
I need a button to play that.
You really do, because we use that all the time.
It's so easy. It's so easy to say. Because making my way is just an easy way to... Oh, that reminds me, by the way, off topic, but you guys go off topic all the time, so I'm gonna feel bad. I got rickrolled in the book.
In the book.
I got rickrolled in a book. So I've been reading this fantasy series, right? For about 13
Got
books.
Richard rolled.
It's 13 books.
Okay.
Well, so it was a fantasy, like, kind of high magic book series. It's now morphed into a sci-fi series as we're learning about the ancient history.
Okay.
Turns out they came to this world as a colony on a spaceship from Earth.
Is this the Dragons of Pern?
No.
Oh, okay.
It's not.
Because, like, this is not an unusual trope.
No. But it was one I wasn't expecting
Okay.
based on the series. So they kind of came to this world from Outworld. I found out about this like books ago, but it's just telling you kind of background.
Yeah.
So one of the characters is like an elf, right? They live a long time.
Mm-hmm.
Loves other races and in the colony, and she loved the music. So one of the characters
Yeah.
was asking you about love advice. She's like, well, I'll bestow upon you the ancient wisdom of your forefathers. And she basically goes through the lines of
Tell her
you must
that you need her.
Yes.
Yes, exactly like that. And then afterwards, she's like, I cannot believe I just released that ancient curse to the world. And he's like, what do you mean? She's like, trust me, if you know what I just did, I released a curse that everybody thought was gone for centuries. And it's now back. What have I done?
I love
So
that.
not only did she rickroll,
But
she
knows
was fully aware of what she was doing. I was
She knows what she did.
in my truck screaming at the fact that I was being rickrolled in a book. I was like, you mad lad. You
Love it. I love that.
Freaking rickrolled me 14 books in.
I love that.
Yeah.
That's sick, but I love it.
It was amazing.
Yeah.
I almost cried. I was proud. Anyway, that being a fact, good book series. Check it out. It's called the Spellmonger series. Anyway, I guess I kind of spoiler alert. I was late.
It's okay, you didn't say what series.
Yeah,
You did.
I just recommended it.
I was listening.
Yeah. Anyway,
Don't tell anyone, Tyrone.
it's fine.
Or YouTuber watchers.
So you guys, you guys are heading down the path. It's gonna take you about, I don't know, 3-4 hours to be able to get to the workshop that was described to you from Nick.
He'll still be asleep.
Well, no, it's gonna be close to morning at that point.
Yeah, but I got 8 hours on the spell.
Yeah,
As long as I don't cast any other spells.
he'll be asleep. I thought you meant Nick will be asleep.
Oh, no.
No.
I don't care where Nick is. I'll wake his ass up.
All right.
Yeah!
So you guys
Beating on the windows.
make your way to the to what you find to be the workshop. You find it's this kind of like number of buildings kind of situated near the base of this large hill. That is where Automount is.
The squeaking is messing with her.
It's a wormish picture.
The dog.
The owl. Oh. Yeah. Anyway. So you get to this kind of like complex of buildings at the base of the hill that is Automount. Upon getting there, you see there's still some lights on in the building. You see kind of like a larger building where you see some activity going on inside. So you go knock on the door. A mousing opens up the door, kind of colorfully dressed. He says, yes, can I help you?
Hi. Yes. Nick suggested that we come here.
Oh, you're looking for Nick. I'll get him. Come on in. You guys walk inside. You see that there's a lot of mousings working there. They all have lots of work tables, and it seems to be like they're building toys. Although it looks like production has stopped, as they're all kind of just sitting around, heads hung low. Quiet fire crackling in the corner.
Life is so unnerving for a servant who's not serving. He's not home without a soul to wait upon. Most days we just lay around the castle. Anyway. That's right, we're not even finishing the phrase, Shane.
I was patiently
Supper.
waiting. Patiently waiting.
Alright.
So, you guys, eventually Nick is brought forth to you and says, oh, yes, you came. So what is the plan?
Come with us. She just like grabs his paw and just whoop with her
Okay, alright.
out to the cart and
I feel like you guys have the bedsheet on top and it gets dramatically removed. He's like,
Jeez.
you've got the toys. Oh, that's wonderful.
Well,
How did you manage it?
most of the toys.
That's still, it's still great stuff. How did you manage it?
Would you like to know?
Is that fair? They don't need to know. Thank you. Thank you for this.
You should probably burn the sheets and the pillowcases.
Okay. I guess we could do that, but
Just in a ceremonial manner.
Just so there aren't any traces to the bed sheets there.
this is good. Everybody, come outside. Everybody comes outside and they see the toys, and everybody starts cheering. You had to do it like that. Now I feel like picture is like the half-assed, just kind of like, yay! And then it's like, it's ends.
And there was much rejoicing. The little flag. So they were forced to kill Robin's minstrels.
They all held hands and danced around the burning sheets and the burning pillowcases. Chanting.
Welcome Christmas.
Anyway, they're all happy that you guys recovered the toys, and many thanks, and everything is good. They offer you guys a place to stay for the evening if you were so inclined.
I'm inclined.
Sure.
I'm
Yeah,
tired. I did a lot of work tonight.
Lots of rooms. Everything's a little smaller because it's kind of made for mousings, but it's not too bad. You guys were able to find comfortable sleep.
I'm just gonna slide 7 beds together, I guess. Specifically 7.
Fair. You fill 2 of them, so. I mean.
That's okay.
So anyway, you guys find comfortable
And
lodging.
we'll snuggle with you.
Oh god. Never mind. 2 beds. 2 beds!
Too bad. This is your fate.
Too late. What have I done?
Not married to Oswald, so she's not gonna snuggle with him.
Rude.
Coming from you.
What we call irony.
Well, you are Faye. So.
Faye is the opposite of a fruit, so it's an extra funny. After a good night's sleep, you guys wake up. And, you wake up to hear kind of like the pounding of hammers and nails and things being done and work.
Oh god, we're being attacked!
You guys make your way outside and you see that the workshop is in full production and that the cart of toys, is being added to. Nick sees you guys walk up and says, "Good morning! Good to see you awake. There's been many things that are getting done today. We're going to go out and distribute the toys this evening. Distribute the toys this evening. Thanks to the batch to make sure every child can. I think we can do it. But you left to help participate. Handing out toys this evening. I could use the help.
Why not?
I'll be the vigilante.
Here, we'll take these." He hands you guys a couple of small bags. Red color. These are bags of holding. You'll be able to carry significantly more toys this way. They're already full, so you should be all set. Yes.
Can I also get like an eye mask?
You can wear it if you want, sir. But we're going to go quietly distribute the toys.
Yes. Oh, right. And Pip like quickly goes feeds the mimic like away from him, like so they're not like, why is that feather transforming?
Why is that feather blinking at me?
Doesn't make any sense. Alright, so you go feed your little mimic, observer friend. Yeah, so, he spends the kind of the morning instructing you guys on how things are gonna work later that evening, thinking in the town, bringing the gifts, kind of walks you through what you guys are gonna do. Do you guys have anything particularly you want to accomplish that day besides prepping for the evening?
Not particularly.
Okay. So you guys, your bags of holding are filled, proper attire is poured on, you guys are walked through what's gonna happen, and we fast forward to the evening. That evening, you guys, everybody's outside cheering and celebrating and saying thank you. And much merriment is had as you guys ready wave off to your friends and the rest of the group and head off. As the 3 of you plus Nick head to the town and hand out gifts. As you approach the town, kind of taking a quiet approach, it is later in the evening, it is mostly quiet. You eventually start on the edges of town and start handing out gifts. heading into opening doors, windows, putting small gifts inside the house, the homes, and continuing along the path. Eventually, as you guys kind of forming a grid and making your way all through town, eventually I'll get to the center. You guys are handing out gifts when all of a sudden, you hear her calling. All right, pretty much. There's a small group of guards and the mayor standing in the center of town saying, "All right, I know you're out there. I know you stole my gifts and cast a spell on me. Come out. No harm will befall you. We just want the toys."
Bullshit.
You guys are all kind of, you guys haven't been seen. You guys are all kind of corners, but what do you guys do?
Pet's gonna hand her toys to Nick.
Okay.
Bag for him to Nick.
Okay, I'll take that, I guess. What are you gonna do?
Plays the dust flute. She's gonna cast. Yeah.
Okay.
How many guards?
Approximately 10.
Okay, so that's too many.
So, dust
Okay, so you
flute.
can't fly. You quietly play the lute to cast the enchantment.
We are Santa's elves. Okay, so
Right.
grabs a stink stone
Oh God. That'll do it though.
and she holds on to, like, she's gonna get the stink stone and she's gonna put it in her slingshot.
Okay.
She's gonna fly. She's gonna like fly up over them and then go directly over them and then slingshot the stink stone and activate it.
Okay, so you activate and throw the slingshot the stink stone at them. Roll a dexterity check.
Like right in the middle of them.
Yep.
That's my hope.
I can't roll an attack with your slingshot.
Okay. Right. Nat 20!
It lands perfectly in the center, right underneath the mayor's feet in the center of the group. And it activates, and everybody starts coughing and hacking, their eyes are watering. They all kind of scatter. And he's yelling out, "You can't beat me with these cheap tricks, man! Get back here!"
Yes, we can.
They all look up and they say, "What is that in the sky?"
Is it a bird? Is it a plane? Oh, it's an a-hole.
Some sort of beast! Ah! What is it? My eyes! They're all kind of like wincing and like kind of like around.
Wilhelm scream.
Yep. Another button we need.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
gotta get you guys one of these for buttons.
Yes, we really do. Yeah, yep.
Probably those are expensive,
Yeah.
Alrighty.
but infinite.
So yeah, after that, Pip's gonna like shoot higher up in the air.
Uh-huh.
Like do this weird like cackle. And then like slowly like do a circle, you know, farther and farther out, and then just like sort of like try to disappear that way.
Okay.
But, like,
so they can't barely see you anyway, but
romantic.
their eyes are watering.
Like-
Easy enough.
She wants to do like weird, creepy laughter.
It's,
You won't even have to roll for that.
Yeah.
You got it.
you got it. Weird creepy laughter happens, and they're all like, what is that? Freaking out, and you fly off and or
What are you, the
pretend to
Christmas
fly off.
witch?
And then
I don't
So-
know, maybe.
what do the rest of you guys do? You all see them kind of coughing and tapping in the middle of the street now.
Is there a nearby alleyway?
You guys are in alley, currently.
Okay, so are they boxing us in?
No, you're not boxed in at all. They hadn't seen you guys yet.
Okay. So,
They determined that you were out there and decided to make a statement.
while they are distracted, we should make our escape.
Yes, the house is to deliver to.
I don't mean we need to get out of town, we need to get out of here.
Let's try to quickly deliver the rest of these gifts here.
Very well.
You guys quickly run around trying to deliver the gifts.
No, Pip's gonna look
Uh-huh.
to try to make sure like she sees where Faye and Nick are.
Roll a perception check.
gonna be pretty good. Yeah, that's gonna be a 22.
Yeah, you're easy to be able to spot them from there.
And she's gonna also try to make sure that she doesn't see any guards heading towards them. So if she does, she's gonna try to.
You don't see the guards heading towards them, but you see they still have a few houses to go, and the guards are starting to kind of collect again.
Okay. She's just trying to like follow their path and make sure, like, she wants to try to like freak out the guards. So
do you like fly, like low fly overhead and cackle?
You like dive bombing?
Yes. So if they get close to like where Pit thinks that they're gonna try to cut them off,
That's Snoopy and the Red
She's
Baron
gonna,
song has
like-
been stuck in my head for 2 days, so like this happened
Yeah.
perfect time.
yeah, she's definitely gonna like kind of like
Okay, so you whoosh in and cackle, and they start running around. You're like, trying to freak out because they think you're gonna attack them, and they're running around in circles. Just generally not having a good time.
yes.
That happens. You guys were successfully able to deliver the rest of the gifts. They had peppier music for this. There's not peppier Christmas music in this playlist.
We are Santa Bells. We work hard all day, but our work is play.
This is what I asked for. Anyway, so you keep kind of buzzing over their heads, acting like a witch. They keep freaking out.
We are Santa Bells.
So you're successfully able to drive them away from where they're handing out gifts, and they're able to get away. But kind of keeping an eye on them, the guards do eventually dissipate. Nick meets you guys all on the outside of town. And he says, "Good job. I think we were successful. Let's head back." You guys head back to the encampment, if you will, and have an evening celebration. As you guys have a successful mission. And as you guys wake up the next day, do you guys head into town?
Probably not a good idea.
So
Probably just kind of keep going on our way and resupply at the next town.
So one of the house things comes back, and he reports in saying, "Wondrous, the town folk, the children are out playing, having a wonderful time.
And they're all in color again.
It's no longer black and white anymore. The mayor is trying to stop them, but the parents aren't letting him. It looks like this might be the change of town." Nick turns to you guys and says, "Thank you for your help. This town needed a change, and I feel like this was for the better. I appreciate it. It's good to see the children smiling and laughing. Thank you."
You're welcome. And we didn't kill anyone, so that's good.
Yes.
I appreciate it. Well, if you ever find your way back this way, you always have a home here if you would like to relax or need a quiet place to stay.
It's very kind of you to say. Write it down.
Right. So, where are we again?
We'll look you up in 800 years.
Old-timey Ottoman.
I want to see if the elves are still there in 800 years.
The same mousings.
Crazy.
I can't spell out amount.
A-U-T.
So I'm just gonna write next place.
So from Ottomount, you guys from here, you guys want to continue on your journey?
Yeah.
So you guys get all together in your cart and start heading west towards Thonpot. That rest of your day goes easy as you guys feel good about doing a good deed and bringing joy to a small town, burgeoning town. You know, doesn't stay small. And bringing joy to what eventually becomes a great city. That first evening of rest, as you all are having your dreams, you all are visited
Oh no.
by the Great Bear Spirit
Oh no.
Again.
in your dreams.
Oh no.
He comes to you all separately, and in your dream says, "I have been watching you. You do well, but I know you are not from this place. Seek me in Ottomount. I have a shrine.
In Automount?
Not Ottomount.
Yeah, I'm just like,
Pod.
Thonpot.
yeah, I'm like, we're not going back there. I don't care what you say.
Seek me just outside Thonpot. I have a sacred place, I call it. A small pot. Find me there, and I can explain many. Help you think on you, Jim? Use. I sense my touch on you. What's strange? It leads that.
Pond outside of the pond.
Yep. Small top pond, sacred place outside dock.
Small pond.
S-A-C-R-E-D.
S-A-C-R-E-D?
Yep.
S-A-C-R-E-D.
Well, yes, I did win the 8th grade spelling bee. How did you know?
Why, yes, I've never
Don't
won
bring it up. It's
any
one of my
sort of
favorite
spelling bee,
accomplishments
ever. I probably couldn't even win a first grade spelling bee even now.
Hey, no. I'm sure you could win a 1st grade spelling bee. 2nd grade would have you on the ropes, but 1st grade, I think you'd nail it.
And with that, as you guys wake up
I love you.
and realize you guys all had the same dream, and the premonition moves through your group, that's where we're gonna end. You guys have many more days of travel to get to Donphan.
Yeah.
Not many more, but a decent amount.
I'm surprised that Oswald didn't like pick up that Pip might have been flirting with the guards 2 episodes ago.
Oswald's the trusting sort.
I know.
He doesn't need to be validated. He doesn't get jealous. He knows what he's got. Anyway, thank you guys for hanging out with us.
Taking Shane's iPad and going home.
Not my iPad. Give it back.
Shane needs to blow his nose.
I've already done that. Yes, I do need to blow my nose. That's the point. Anyway, thank you guys for being here this evening. Thank you for the follow, new follower.
Yes, thank you.
Appreciate it. We enjoyed being here with you guys, hanging out. It's been a...
Oh yes, this is
Are you gonna
the
sneeze?
the new year, the newest
bless
year episode.
yeah.
Last year was long and
Quite.
hard.
What episode?
It's
This
the
is the-
newest episode of the year.
Yes.
It's the first episode of the year. So it's basically saying, you know, last year was a tough one, probably the toughest for
A lot of us.
I know for me personally, it was the hardest year last year. But yeah, especially around the end of the year.
We hope
I
to
don't know why, but
continue to stream with the new year and bring you guys maybe some new content as we continue on and try to grow the channel a little bit. We appreciate you guys who've been with us, been following us here on Twitch or on YouTube. We super appreciate you guys.
yes.
We all hope you had a wonderful holiday time, New Year's, Christmas, whatever you celebrate. And thank you guys for being here with us today. And we hope you guys have a safe week, and we'll see you next time.
Bye guys.